So what's People's Reserve?
People's Reserve is about that exact mission, about empowering responsible savers of Bitcoin with the proper financial tools that allow them to use the same strategies that elites use right now with their stock, with their properties. Michael Saylor calls it land banking, right? So it's better to put your money in a big property and then to borrow against that property and then use cash flows to close that loan. At the end of it, you still own the property and you still own whatever you bought with the loan or the business that you started with the loan. And now you have even more cash flow. So it's just a way to compound wealth. And People's Reserve thinks that there's no better form of collateral in the world than Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the most pristine form of collateral. It's better than real estate. It's obviously better than vehicles. It can even be considered better than a business because the compounding annual growth rate of a business over 10 years isn't 82%. Bitcoin has absolute digital scarcity because the natural laws of economics, nothing can really compete with that. Everything else can see supply expansion. Bitcoin cannot. So we leverage that engineered design in the form of collateral. And what happens is, people haven't recognized this yet, but Bitcoin is an auto deleveraging mechanism. So if I have Tesla shares and I borrow against my Tesla shares, the price of Tesla can go up and down if Elon and Trump get into a feud, right? And then all of a sudden I can get margin calls and things like that. But the price of Tesla doesn't go up because it was engineered to go that way. It goes up because Elon continues to innovate and deliver value and paint a picture. Bitcoin goes up because it was designed that way. So if you borrow $100,000 against $200,000 of Bitcoin, 5 years later, that $200,000 of Bitcoin is worth $2 million. The burden of your fixed fiat denominated debt or $100,000 against $2 million is nothing relative compared to what it was before when you had a 50% loan to value ratio. So Bitcoin is this pristine collateral that you can post and borrow against. And then over time, the burden of the debt is actually reduced by the engineered design of the collateral asset itself.